Once there was a man called Subbu, who's the healthiest and wealthiest person in the entire village. He was visited by one of his relatives who asked Subbu to take care of his health because he attended the funeral of someone who is same as Subbu's age. After hearing this, Subbu was very worried what if he also dies soon and completely preoccupied with the fear of death, and he became very sick. Subbu consulted many doctors but none of it works. Finally, Subbu went to a monk who taught Subbu a simple mantra. Subbu was so confused how this simple mantra is going to work for me. But Subbu practiced the mantra for next 48 days. Very surprisingly, his health condition improved. Do you know what the mantra is? Subbu was chanting, "Be a warrior and not a warrior." Yes, our body reacts in the way in which our mind thinks. And that's my topic, be a warrior and not a warrior. Now you would have understood how important is mental health. Is mental health merely an absence of mental illness? No. It is a state of mind characterized by emotional wellness, good behavior adjustment, relative freedom from anxiety and disabling symptoms, a capacity to establish constructive relationship and to cope with ordinary demands and stresses of life. All this five together is a good mental health, states APA. Today, I am not going to talk about a particular challenging situation because tough times in life are inevitable and we all have to deal with it. Be it more health issues, financial crisis, interpersonal problems, be it anything, if we don't have a proper mental health, obviously it will lead to stress, anxiety, depression, and even suicidal thoughts. So, it is important to restructure our thoughts and feelings about ourselves, others, and the environment. Famous personalities like Nicholas James, who is suffering from pocomalia since from childhood. Pocomalia is a loss of arms and legs. He says, "No arms, no legs, and no worries." He's a famous motivational speaker. Here comes a great freedom fighter, Mahatma Gandhi, who fought and got independence to India through non-violence, which requires a lot of courage and mental strength. Why do you think these people succeeded? It's because of their resilience to fight back the hard situation. Yes, we all possess the ability, but we still suffer because we fail to understand and implement it. Next time, if you encounter any of the stressful situation, instead of saying why it's happening to me, say it's okay, because it is really okay to feel what you actually feel. Whether it is sad, broken, or overwhelmed, just experience the feeling. Once you experience it, focus on what's next. Yes, it is a problem, but it's not going to last forever. There is always a light at the end of every tunnel, isn't it? According to the principle of equivalence given by Carl Jung, if any ability disappears or weakens, the psychic energy is transferred elsewhere in the personality. So being frustrated at the fact deprives your greatness of the presence and leaves you the feeling of devastated and weak. So instead, shift and focus your energy on the development. And the most important thing is to practice forgiveness. Albert Ellis says, blame is at the core of most emotional disturbances. Instead, it is important to accept ourselves despite our imperfections. So practice forgiveness and gratitude. Do you know, according to WHO, depression is the world's second largest disease. And in India, 1 in 20 people suffer from depression. Why does this happen? First and foremost reason for people to lose their mental health is because lack of awareness and the sensitivity about the issue. And there is a big stigma around people who are suffering from any kind of mental disorders. It is always important to focus on ourselves, isn't it? Just ignore the naysayers. If you need a help, just seek for it, because what you think of yourself is actually matters. I would like to conclude my speech with a great saying by René Descartes, "I think, therefore I am." So think to be a warrior and not a warrior. Thank you for the opportunity.